Hello there everyone, my name is Anshwalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, something absolutely incredible has just happened in the markets that's gonna affect Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and the markets in general that, to be honest, I was not anticipating. So it was like a bad news that actually turned into good news. So, and without any further ado, if you're brand new to the channel, into cryptocurrencies, etc., then smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload. And also follow me on Twitter and just the verified account. I'm Scrollo, very easy to find. I post a lot of interesting, super cool updates very fast there as well. So follow me on Instagram right now. And by the way, a small token of appreciation from me, guys and girls. Look what I just received in the office. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. So happy to receive this, and I would not be able to achieve something like this without you guys and girls. So shout out to you. And of course, if you're enjoying this content, hit that like button. Let's get to at least 2,000 likes on this video. I would really appreciate it, or at least 1,500 likes would be awesome as well. And remember that if you want to share this video with someone else who needs to stay updated and educated on market fluctuations, then there is a share button below and you can share this video with your friends and family members at your social media if you feel like doing so. Thank you in advance. So let's move on to what is the most important right now, because as you might remember, we really were waiting for the most important data to come out. The one was GDP. So here is GDP. So we are currently officially in a recession. Here, the second quarter is negative 0.9%. So certainly we are officially in the recession, but certainly a lot of people are saying that it's positive as well, in a sense that it's not as bad as it was in the first quarter of this year, which was negative 1.6%. So that's that. And actually yesterday, the markets, I really expected the markets historically to actually move to the downside when we were officially into the recession. But we had some small drop, but it recovered very fast. So this is number one positive, that the market has already priced in the recession. Pretty cool, isn't it? So the next thing was the PCE that I was really waiting for. And to be honest, since oil has actually corrected a little bit and actually went down, I really was expecting to see a positive outcome, at least a better outcome in PCE and some kind of maybe potential peak inflation, but nope. It didn't happen. So number one, the PCE, the core PCE forecast was 4.7, previous was 4.7, and we actually saw an increase to 4.8. So that's painful. That's really bad, really bad. And then if we're going to take a look at the overall PCE price index, then we're going to see that actual, when it came in at 6.8, forecast was 6.8. What actually the forecast was 6.7. I don't know why they changed their forecast, but okay, whatever. And then the previous one was 6.3. So this is really bad, because what the Fed is doing is not working, etc. And even though the oil has dropped, maybe again in the next month, we're going to see again more of that effect. But again, the oil started dropping already in June, and this PCE is for June. So I was really expecting to see a better result. And I also said that if we're going to have a terrible PCE, which we had, then I would want to really see the markets drop, because it means that the Fed is doing a poor job, and that it means that, you know, if the recession wasn't priced in already, that the prices would go down. And to add to the trouble, we saw in the oil price, actually this is crude oil, and we saw this wedge, and then we are seeing this breakout right now, but it's retracing really fast. Sorry for the dirty screen. And it's retracing very fast now. So it could potentially turn into a fake out in the oil. And if it does, then it could potentially move lower, and then we'll start to see even more correction in the oil. And then therefore it's going to affect the inflation in the next CPI and PCE as well. So, but nonetheless, we still had terrible data, and I was expecting the markets to go down. Unless, you know, the whole worst case scenarios have already been priced in. And guess what happened? Again, it's something I didn't personally expect, and that's why you're following me here at Tom Scroll, that I'm honest. When I expected something, it didn't happen. And, you know, it's just like so many other traders that I know expected the same thing, but it just didn't happen. So it's actually a positive that the markets, look what the markets did. This is NASDAQ. So NASDAQ actually went up. Let's take a look at S&P 500. It actually went up, and it's currently retesting this very important resistance that we got rejected from previously, which is sitting at about 4,125. And Bitcoin, so Bitcoin currently has broken out right here out of this wedge that we've had. The only trouble that we're currently seeing is that the volume is still not very convincing. And we are having still terrible PCE data, CPI data. So we're just heading towards stagflation potentially. So, and by the way, guys and girls, if you want to be trading actively yourself, longing or shorting Bitcoin, etc., then you can do it over on Bybit or over on BitGet. And with my exclusive links down below, you can find up to $12,100 in initial deposit bonuses only if you use my link. So enjoy those bonuses and trade on these great exchanges. And these bonuses will be credited to your derivatives account after you make an initial deposit. But all the actual directions and instructions are down below. And yes, I'm currently in my office here in Riga and nobody's here. It's just the only Thomas Crowley is working, but well, Thomas Crowley is making the most money. So anyway, and right now, as the volume is still going down, I'm still taking this as a sort of a positive. I'm not longing Bitcoin. As I said, for me to start longing Bitcoin, I really want to see this flip in macro. So see that peak inflation, and potentially next CPI, we'll see it in about 2 weeks from now. But for me, as of right now, we're seeing this sort of, stabilization a little bit above, but it doesn't mean it's not going to turn again into a fake out, into this kind of a bull trap here again. And this is, in my opinion, again, not financial advice, is more of a more likely scenario in my personal humble opinion. But nonetheless, it's an amazing thing to see. Why? Because altcoins are rallying. So many altcoins did 2x, 100% returns already after they're hitting their actual bottom. And right now, when we are seeing crypto actually rallying and going up in price despite all the terrible news, it means that it potentially, just potentially, has already priced in the worst of the worst, unless we're going to see some escalation in Russia or maybe stagflation, something I've mentioned in previous videos. If you haven't seen them, check them out, etc. So this is a small hopium right here, guys and girls, that potentially very soon is going to be finally the time for us to flip bullish. And I'm certainly going to keep you updated. So subscribe right now. And somewhere up here, I'm going to actually link my free trading course that you can check out if you're a beginner and want to learn how to trade yourself and do it in a smart way. Click on it right now. Spend that time, watch it. And as always, stay smart, stay rich, stay positive. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.